There you are.
I know, I'm late.
Listen, I've been looking for you all afternoon.
I was shopping.
Shopping.
I had 1,000,001 things to do. I ordered the blinds for the conference room at ELQ. You wouldn't believe it, they were the wrong size.
Why are you shopping for ELQ?
You know I'm redecorating their offices, Scotty. And then the wall coverings came in. They were the wrong color, so I had to straighten that out.
Look, I gotta talk to you, all right?
Look, why don't we talk while we're walking through the mall? That is what we plan to do, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to take a look at the mall now that it's getting close to finish, but there's something else.
What happened? Did the girl misplace a file? What's wrong with that girl I hired, and where is she?
She left. Heather, it's nearly 7.
She could have stayed to help you look for a file if you're missing something. What papers are you
This is not important.
I know. What's important is taking a little jaunt around the mall, and then we're going to go to the Floating Rib, and we're going to have dinner. Come on, I'm starved.
Heather, come in. I gotta talk to you.
Look, there's plenty of time for that. Celia Quartermain offered to take care of Jason for me. Mrs. Bowman called in sick again. So I thought, here we go, another evening shot. Let's go. Come on.
You gotta call Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah, he's been trying to reach you.
Why didn't you tell me that, Scotty?
Heather, I haven't had a chance. You haven't given me a chance to say anything since you walked in here.
Stephen Lars isn't it?
I don't want you to panic, all right? Now, his condition has got a little worse.
Right, I'm coming already.
Scorpio. It's Valentine. We've got big trouble.
What?
There's been an explosion.
The disc?
No. Here in Washington, in our repository building next door.
When?
A few minutes ago. And all the reports that I've received so far indicate extensive damage to most of the bottom floors.
Bottom floors. That's where Gerald's microfilm is stored.
That's right. And Robert, I'm afraid we may have lost it.
Oh, we have to start all over again. Okay. Here we go. Now just put one more on top. Oh, I think we're overdoing it. Hello, darling. Jason, look who's here, huh? I think we need some help. We have a slight engineering problem here. What's wrong, Grant?
I'd like to start a trust fund for your firstborn child. Doctor, I don't know what to say.
Professor, you really don't have to do that.
I want to. In fact, I've already told Lee Baldwin to draw up the papers, if you don't mind.
On one condition, you be godfather to our baby.
Why, I'd be honored.
Jeff, I know how far it is. That isn't the point. I know you can take care of him. Look, he's my son, too, and if he's sick, I want to be there. No, I am coming out on the next flight. Jeff, do one thing for me, okay? Just stay with him until I can get there. See you soon.
Meningitis. Sounds kind of serious.
Well, it could be if that's what it is. Oh, Scotty.
He's going to be all right. You'll see.
I've got to be with him.
Of course you do. We'll call the airlines right now.
Wait a minute. What am I going to do about Jason?
Mrs. Bowman. She'll look after him.
Mrs. Bowman is sick. She's had arthritis for weeks, and I don't know when she'll be well, and she's not in any condition to take care of him.
Okay, then Alan's got to do it.
Alan? Oh, come on. Monica would just love that. What about you, Scotty?
Oh, come on, Heather, don't look at me. I'm too busy, you know? I'd have to find a babysitter half the time anyways.
That's it. I'll call the agency that Susan got Mrs. Bowman through. I'm sure they'll have someone that can take care of Jason until Mrs. Bowman's well enough to do it. But Alan's not going to be too happy about me leaving Jason with a stranger.
Well, I hope Stephen Lars is not as sick as they say, so that you'll get home quickly.
Scotty, all I really care about now is my son. Hello. Yes, This is Heather Weber. I have an emergency.
Luke's place?
It's Robert. We have an emergency.
What happened?
Ballantyne just called me. There's been an explosion in the WSB repository.
When?
A few moments ago. They haven't had time to take stock yet, but the damage seemed rather extensive.
The microfilm?
I don't know about that yet. Ballantyne wants us on the next flight to Washington.
How the hell did the DVX penetrate there?
I guess that's what Ballantyne wants us to find out.
You know, if I weren't so concerned about the microfilm being possibly blown to smithereens, I'd be feeling pretty smug right now.
Oh, why?
Why? Ballantyne read us the Riot Act when Gerald's lab was penetrated. I'd like to know how he explains this.
If I were you, I wouldn't ask.
Okay, what do we do about Gerald?
Let's leave him out of this for now.
Okay, he's not going to be too happy.
No. Ballantyne would rather we didn't worry him.
Well, he's going to find out sooner or later.
Let's not jump the gun. We may find that the microfilm is safe.
Yeah, and we may find out it's completely destroyed.
And we'll tell him later. Look, there's a flight out in 20 minutes. Can you make it?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
See you at the airport.
Holly? Holly?
Luke! Luke, I gotta go to Washington.
They're gonna crash.
I really don't think you should be drinking, Grant.
I need it, Celia.
Why? You're acting so strangely.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, Grant. What's wrong?
What are you doing with Jason?
I'm playing.
No, I mean, why is he here?
Oh, well, I was taking a walk down by the gatehouse, and Heather was outside with him. She said their babysitter didn't show up, so I offered to take him for a while.
Well, couldn't she find somebody else?
Why? I was there. He's cute, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Anyway, I thought it'd be good practice.
For what?
When we have our children of our own.
Celia, you're not here to be somebody's babysitter.
Grant, Celia. I didn't know you were here.
Hello, Lila.
Oh, well, look who you've got with you. Hello, Jason. You going to say hello to Grandma? Huh? Oh, is Heather here?
No. I told Heather I'd watch Jason for a while.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, dear. Grant, do you feel all right?
Why do you ask?
Well, you look a little peaked.
No, Lila, I'm fine.
Oh, good. Well, this young man certainly looks very well nourished. Jason, I just baked some gingerbread cookies. Would you like some? Oh. Come on, let's go in the kitchen and get them. Oh, I'm
sure
Come on, honey.
he is.
Come on, Jason. Boy. Go in and we'll find Helen Stella's cookies.
Maybe I should get some gingerbread cookies for you.
No, Celia, they wouldn't help.
Well, then how about a hug? You're supposed to hug back.
I'm sorry.
Grant, please tell me what's wrong.
Natalie had an accident today.
What happened?
She happened along when my car had broken down and gave me a hand, and then unfortunately slammed her own hand in the car door when she was getting back in.
That's awful. Will she be all right?
Yes, I took her back to the hospital and put it in a cast.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But don't you think you're taking it just a little bit too hard?
See, she was in a lot of pain.
Grant, you see people in pain every day. What's so different about Natalie? Grant, you're drinking too much.
I told you, I'm upset about Natalie.
I don't mean to be unsympathetic, Grant, but I don't understand why you're reacting like this. You look positively ashen. Now, what is really wrong?
I told you.
No, there's something you're not telling me.
Why do you say that?
Because I know you, Grant. And this mood you're in did not start with Natalie's accident. You've been troubled for days. There's something worrying you.
See, you're imagining things.
No, I'm not imagining things, Grant. You were so strange last night, so intense.
Celia, I thought I was never going to see you again.
Why? Why, Grant? Why would you think that?
Forget it, darling.
How can I? You're not making any sense. Grant, you've just been doing too much since you were ill.
I can't stop.
Yes, you've got to, Grant. You have got to relax.
I can't.
Oh, you're not even paying any attention to me. I know. Why don't I invite Dr. Gerald to dinner tonight? I'm sure Edward and Lila won't mind, and he always lifts your spirits. I can call him and...
Celia.
Well, the agency said they'd have someone at the gatehouse before I had to go to the airport.
Then you're all set.
What about the tickets?
Well, I took care of that. I got you on the last shuttle flight to New York. Leaves about 11.
What about Nevada?
Well, you have to hang around the airport for about an hour, and then flight to Nevada.
Oh, it's a relief.
Listen, I booked you a hotel by the airport because you're going to be kind of tired. It's an early flight.
Look, cancel it, Scotty. I want to go right to Jeff's.
No, Heather, I want you to get some rest first.
I can't. There is no way I'm going to be able to get any sleep until I see Stephen Lurs. Right now, I better pack and make some phone calls.
Wait a minute. Wait. Slow down a little bit. We got plenty of time. We'll get you packed and we'll get you to the airport. But I think we should go have some dinner.
Scotty, no way. I've got a million things to do.
Yeah, hello?
Jimmy Lee, it's Heather.
Heather, I can't talk right now. I'm just leaving the office.
Please, this is really important.
What's the problem?
I need to see you.
About what?
Work. Can you come to the gatehouse?
When, now?
I'm still at the office, but I can be there in about 15 minutes.
Look, Heather, if this is personal, I can't
No,
make it.
no, only partially. I need to talk to you about work, too.
Okay, I'll meet you at your place in about 15 minutes, okay?
Thanks.
Hey, what's that all about?
Well, you heard me.
Yeah, I heard your work. Sure. Listen, if he's such a terrific guy, why doesn't he take care of your flight arrangements then?
Scotty, it's only work, that's all it is. Just about business.
Yeah, I heard that.
Scotty, please, don't do this. Not now.
Listen, I'm sorry, Heather. I just can't help it, all right? I get upset. I don't want you hanging around that guy.
Scotty, I have to go. Just wish me well.
I'll do more than that. I want you to take that with you. I want you to know that I'm going to be thinking about you.
I know that.
If there's anything you need at all, just give me a call.
Oh, Scotty.
Listen, I want Stephen Lawrence to get well for 3 reasons.
What are they?
A, because of how much you love him. B, because how much I love you. C, I want you to hurry back.
Goodbye, Scotty.
You know, there really are some days when I wonder why I'm a doctor.
Ah, could this possibly be one of them?
Yep. I had a visit from Mr. Dawson today.
Oh, our resident hypochondriac. What do you mean you had a visit? He usually comes to me with his latest heart murmur.
Well, they told him that you were in surgery, and he immediately had an anxiety attack.
Oh, that's his best trick.
What do you think Jessie did? She fell for it hook, line, and sinker. She dragged me out of the clinic and proceeded to tell the man that 1/4 Maine was as good as another.
Well, I beg to differ with that.
Oh, you do you?
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, what's his latest problem?
Bunions.
Bunions? He came to you about bunions.
Yes, bunions. He has bunions, but he thinks he has some rare tropical disease, and his feet are going to have to be amputated.
Well, there's a Mr. Dawson I know.
Anyway, I told him he was only in the first stages of bunionitis. I gave him a placebo, and he went off just as happy as a clam.
Well, now, listen. How can you possibly say it was such a tough day?
No, I just wonder, we spent all these years in medical school. What for it? I mean, to see patients like Mr. Dawson?
Well, yes, because patients like Mr. Dawson have a lot of money. And they give a lot of money to General Hospital, my sweetheart.
You put things in perspective all the time, Monica.
I
It's
know.
wonderful.
Good, you're home.
Just got in. Why?
Well, so did I, but I feel like I've been here for hours.
Why? Something going on?
When isn't there?
I'm sorry, I don't want to hear a thing about him until I have a drink in my
I wouldn't go in there. Not if you want a quiet drink.
Why not?
Celia's in there.
So what?
So, she and Grant had a fight or something. Stella said that Grant flew out of there like it was shot out of a cannon, headed upstairs.
Which means that Celia's in the living room being upset.
It also means we have to look elsewhere if we want to have our evening drink.
Well, that's no problem. I mean, there's liquor in the kitchen. Come on.
I wouldn't go in there either.
Why, is Stella slugging it out with someone there, too?
Now, Monica, I want you to remain calm.
Calm about what?
Jason is in there.
What the hell is Jason and Heather doing in the kitchen?
Not Heather and Jason. Lila and Jason.
I don't care if it's the Queen of Bulgaria and Jason.
Wait a minute,
I don't
wait a
want...
minute. What's going on? Why is he here? Is he all right?
Well, Stella said that Celia offered to babysit with him this afternoon.
What?
Why? Where's Heather?
Well, how should I know?
Look, Ellen, if you know anything about this, I am going to have your head.
Monica, please. Do I look as if I know?
Well, for heaven's sake, Celia knows how I feel about having that child in this house.
Why don't we all go upstairs to the solarium and have our drink? I have an excellent bottle of Napoleon brandy stashed away in a drawer.
Not me. I'm going to have a few words with Celia first.
Has anyone seen her?
Excuse me, whose side are you on?
What?
Well, first it's Jimmy Lee, now it's Jason.
Not now, Monica.
Well, that's rude.
Grant?
Well, at least the living room's clear. Come on, Alan.
Come on.
Grant? Grant, are you in there? Please let me in. Grant, don't shut me out like this.
It's open.
I guess this is serious.
What?
I better go talk to Monica.
About what?
You packing? She throwing you out?
No, Monica isn't throwing me out.
And what are you packing for?
I have to go to Nevada. My son's very ill.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it serious?
If it's meningitis, it is.
Oh, man. That's bad. I hope you'll be all right.
So do I.
Is there anything I can do? I mean,
Just understand.
I understand. Your son's sick. You gotta leave. That's it.
I know, but I may be gone 2-3 weeks. I don't know, depending on how sick Stephen Lars really is.
Hey, that's okay.
I'm not going to be able to finish decorating the ELQ offices for a while.
No problem.
I just know how you like things to be on schedule.
They are. As a matter of fact, you're ahead of schedule.
But now I'm going to be behind.
ELQ office has been fine this long. They're going to survive a few more weeks.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I wouldn't leave like this if it weren't an emergency.
Would you stop worrying? Your son is sick. You got to be with him.
He means the world to me.
Well, he should. He is your son, isn't he?
No, I'm not with him very often. He's never far from my heart.
Well, then you go and be with him.
I just wanted to show you what a good job I could do for you.
You did. You did a great job.
You really mean that?
Yes. Edward said so, too.
Did he really?
Yeah, the other day.
Well, it makes me feel a little better.
I got something to make you feel a lot better. Matter of fact. A bonus.
A bonus?
That's right. You know, people that work hard are hard to find. And when I do, I appreciate it, and I like to show my gratitude.
Well, thank you, Jimmy Lee. You didn't have to do this.
There you go.
It's very generous of you.
You deserve it. And it'll help you along with your trip. And do me one favor. Buy your son a present for me. Okay?
Thank you, Jimmy Lee. You're a good friend.
Well, don't mention it. What time does your plane leave?
11 o'clock. I better hurry or I'm going to be late.
Do you want me to do anything?
No, I just have to get packed. And I have to wait for the sitter to pick up Jason.
Where is he?
Celia's watching him. He's up at the house. I better go get him.
No, I'll go get him.
You don't have to do that.
No, I don't mind. I'll go up to the house, bring him back, okay?
Would save me some time.
You got it. Be back
Thanks
in
a
5.
lot.
Sure.
Well, I could do with a drink.
Well, let's just sit down here and try to figure this thing out.
Well, there isn't much to figure from what I can see. A bomb has extensively damaged the repository.
Well, let's just hope that the microfilm hasn't been destroyed as well.
My men are going through that wreckage. They'll come up with something.
Well, that's going to be like looking for the proverbial needle.
If it's there, they'll find it.
Was the microfilm in any sort of a special container?
Yes, in a locked file drawer.
Bomb-proof?
Strong enough.
Oh, it'd have to be incredibly strong. I mean, that blast pretty much took out everything.
Yes, everything, including the area that the microfilm was in.
Yeah, so it would seem.
From what we can see, that bomb blast was centered right near the door where the microfilm was stored.
Now, of course, there is the off chance that the microfilm's safe.
Why do you say that? Did you see something down there?
No, I'm just trying to be optimistic.
Well, that's fine, but let's back it up with facts. This is not a fairy tale, Connie.
I'm sorry.
Anybody apart from your secretary killed?
No, fortunately.
You know, she must have been right outside the door when that bomb went off.
Yeah, terrible.
How long has she worked for you?
Quite a while. Marvelous girl. Excellent secretary.
Checked out.
Thoroughly. Look, I'm not that sentimental, Robert. Matter of fact, I've got another report working on her right now, even as we speak.
Just trying to be thorough.
I understand.
Did she have a reason for being there?
No. None at all. Now, look, I know what you two are thinking. Valentine has been behind the desk too long. Can't even recognize the DVX when they're right under his nose.
Happens to the best of us.
It shouldn't have happened at all. Damn it!
Grant, I'm back. I am not leaving this time until you open this door. Please let me in, Grant.
See, I wanted to be alone.
Grant. Just relax. Don't think about a thing. Just relax. Tell me soon, darling. You've got to tell me soon.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.